Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at Leatherneck. All right. You know, when I was a kid and, getting G.I. Joes as a kid for birthdays and Christmases and stuff, um, I really, really always wanted Gung Ho. Gung Ho was one of my favorite characters in the cartoon. Um, I really dug him. He had that big, tattoo on his chest and he was a Marine. He's like, hoorah. Yeah. But I never could find him. I never could find him on the shelves. And all the other kids would swoop him up before I had a chance to. And I never ended up with a gung ho as a kid. And one year, um, I was unwrapping, I believe, a birthday present, and I got Leatherneck. And to tell you the truth, as a kid at the time, I was really disappointed. I was like, man, I wanted gung ho, and I remember throwing a big fit about it. But over time, having him and seeing him in the cartoons in the second season, interacting with Wetsuit all the time, and and their kind of hate relationship and everything, and all the cool stuff he did, fighting Serpentor and getting down. I've learned to appreciate character, and honestly, I mean, as an adult, to be honest, looking at this sculpt, um, it's the sculpt is 100 times better than version one Gung Ho. I mean, at least in my opinion. Uh, he's got a lot more going on. He looks a lot more military. Um, he looks a lot more realistic military, you know? And, yeah, um, he's amazing. Of course, he always came with you know, the M16 with the grenade launcher, which was awesome. Um, and, of course, his Marine's hat, super good detail on that. Badass mustache. And, of course, his K bar on his chest, a couple grenades. And, yeah, man. I mean, he's got a walkie-talkie on his belt here, on his waist, and drop leg uh, holster for his sidearm, um, and silver watch, super cool. Always hated it when they missed the paint apps on these. Although it's weird that they sculpted it and it kind of ends like it just clips on like a bracelet. Um, I, to be honest, I never knew they made watches like that. I don't think they ever did make watches like that, but I guess they maybe they ran out of sculpting clay when they were molding him or something. But nonetheless, it's still a good sculpted watch. Looks good on the outside, and of course, it's got his epaulet here on his shoulder, and great figure all around. I mean, lots of details, lots of color, great paint apps. I mean, they really got down on the camo all the way around on him, and the tans and the two shades of green and the black. Um, he's really a pretty much deluxe figure, you know. Um, and they did a really good job sculpting him, and yeah, he's amazing. Of course, it's made him even more amazing. Of course, with the cartoon and his interactions with Wetsuit. I always thought it was awesome. They were always fighting with each other, and even though they were like dicks to each other, they were like totally best friends. And it was always a trip. It was always cool to me. But yeah, man, uh, Leatherneck, awesome figure. Um, I'd have to say this is, in my opinion, the best iteration of him. Um, although, I mean, Giraffe Pants Leatherneck, uh, he has his own charm. Um, but when you just, when you think of Marine, I mean, he doesn't get no more Marine than that right there, and over the years, I've come to respect him and enjoy this figure much more than version one gung ho. Um, it just he just pops and jumps out at you, and of course he looks really great in the jungle as well. Blends in really well, and great figure overall. Yep. Um, what do you guys think of Leatherneck? Do you love him? Do you hate him? Is gung ho superior, or is Leatherneck the man? Or do they all eat crayons? Let me know below in the comments. We'll discuss it. But yeah, as far as rating him, top tier, top tier. When the first day I opened him as a kid, I would have said otherwise. But that's just because I had my heart set on a different figure. You know what I mean? But I grew to love this one, and um, I'd have to say he's definitely in my top 20 favorite Joes of all time. And yeah, maybe even my top 10. He's that cool. But yeah. Anyways, that's my thoughts on Leatherneck. Um, Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. All right.